So who is Cash Patel? He was one of Trump's most loyal henchmen in his first term, had a series of different jobs, stuck to him when Trump left out of office, never wavered. He backed Trump's ridiculous claim that he had automatic declassification of classified documents to try to justify Trump taking all those documents to Mar-a-Lago, and Cash published a book, and in that book he included an enemies list, and now he's going to be Trump's nominee. We're going to have in short time his hearings in the United States Senate. Nobody who has an enemies list should be appointed to the FBI. Nobody who denies what happened on January 6th, Cash suggests it was an FBI put up, should be appointed to the agency he falsely blames for the insurrection. Nobody whose first loyalty is to the president rather than and who has failed to exhibit a strong ability to say no should be the head of the FBI. That's why, since J. Edgar Hoover, we've had 10-year terms. It transcends any particular presidency. We know the dangers of having somebody with Cash Patel's record at the FBI. So it's very important. Somebody else, my friend Ro Kaplan, wrote that the patriotic opposition has to be very loud. Yes, that could be the motto of the Contrarian. And by the way, we had some very funny contest entries for the new motto for the Washington Post, replacing democracy dies in darkness. Andy Borowitz wrote for us. He's one of our contributors, suggesting some new mottos. And then some of you have suggested those mottos as well. Jen or I may share some of them in the course of this live chat on Substack Live. And we're going to publish them, I think, this week.
We will. My personal favorite was leave the gaslight on. This is, of course, the great rib on the Motel 6 ads, which I came to love once upon a time. But that's right. People are tired of being gaslit by the mainstream media. What do we mean by that? It's that they portray Trump as if he's cogent, as if he's sane. How many times have you read in one of these newspapers, Trump made the argument that? He's not making an argument. He's ranting and raving like a lunatic. How many times have you read the Trump administration or the Trump campaign claims that, and it's some wild ass crazy thing that they've come up with, and the Democrats claim that? Well, we're not going to play that game. We're not going to go down that road. The facts are the facts. The way I learned journalism was if someone says it's raining and someone else says it's not raining, your job is to open the fucking window, look outside, and see if it's raining. Because that's what people are looking for. We're not going to tell you X says that it's raining, Y says it's not. We're going to tell you whether it's raining or not, because that's what you need to know. And that's, I think, what people are so hungry for. And I cannot thank you enough. Someone uses the term sane washing in our chat. That's right. That is sane washing. That is pretending he is sane and pretending all of us are insane because we would believe that he is some capable, logical figure. And this is what, of course, drove us nuts about the confirmation hearings. Norm, what was your reaction to seeing Pam Bondi up there and then the mainstream media cooing that, oh, she's so poised. She did really well. She gets an A for deportment. what was your reaction as you saw Pam Bondi there?
My reaction was in the words of one of our commenters in the chat, and apropos of your reflection on the rain, I jotted it down. Open your fucking window, people.
Yes.
We can't pretend as that everything is normal. I was watching the football games this weekend and I saw all the mainstream media ads for the inauguration. Donald Trump returns to Washington, the inauguration of an American president. Please tune in on Monday. That's nuts. They should be they should be saying uh, an autocrat, someone who says he's going to be a dictator for day one, is coming to Washington. It should be treated the way Washington treated the advance of the British in the War of 1812. Lock your doors and hide your children. A maniac is on the way. So open your fucking window. That is indeed a good
We'll
motto.
consider that as an alternate slogan
That
for
is an
our
alternate slogan
right.
for us.
But
Jen, can I run through some of the great questions that we've gotten for a speed
absolutely,
round?
just absolutely do. But first, give us your gut reaction to Pam Bondi. What has she done? Why is she so unfit to be Attorney General?
Well, the issue with Pam Bondi is that she took a large campaign contribution from Trump in proximity when she was in elected official AG in Florida, in proximity to her investigation of the Trump University. So there's one issue. She's an election denier. She refused in her testimony to say Joe Biden won the 2020 election. How severe does your loyalty to MAGA have to be? Trump won the 2024 election. He's coming back. No, she was, oh, Joe Biden is the president. We don't need you to tell us that. Admit that Biden won the election. She too has been a threat of retaliation. It's a 1-2 punch if you have an AG and an FBI director who say things like this from Pam Bondi. I'm paraphrasing. The prosecutors will be prosecuted and the investigators will be investigated. Later, she clarified the bad ones. Look, that's not a motto for an AG who's got an FBI director who has an enemies list that he published. And then I litigated against Pam in the impeachment. I talked to her a lot. You want a serious, substantial, smart person to be AG. Whatever you may say about Bill Barr, I often disagreed with him. Nobody says, Bill Barr is not a grade A lawyer. There's some, those who've seen Pam Bondi up close. She's no Clarence Darrow, Jen. No,
Yes. By
I'm
the way,
going to
I want
do
to
this.
shout out to Jean, who said what we should be saying in terms of norm, but going back to the revolution is the MAGAs are coming. The MAGAs are
Oh,
coming.
that's
That's
good.
right. We need a town crier, Jean. You're exactly right.